Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper, and today I'm going to share with you how to use one way to use the Plaid Maker set from the Essentials by Ellen collection from Ellen Hutson. And I've got this really fun sort of G'day Mate set that I'm going to be using as well. So I'm going to start by stamping out my plaid, and I'm going to create my own background here. So what I like to do is actually stamp out a background that's larger than what I need. I've got some Ultra New inks today, and so I'm using like the lemons and the greys. So I'm starting with the Citrus Burst and the Limestone, and these are my two base colours for my plaid. And I am cleaning my stamp really well between each colour so that I don't cross-contaminate the ink, and just taking my time and eyeballing it. I'm not being very particular here because it is a background and you're not really going to notice if it's not exactly perfect. I have my panel cut larger than what I need, and that way I can cut the portion that I want to use. Sometimes it might not stamp perfectly, and especially something like a plaid, it might not stamp, like I might not have stamped it so it sits evenly on the front of my card so the pattern sits nicely. So this way it gives me options. Now my second layer, I'm coming in with the Silverstone ink and just adding some diagonal stripes over top of the limestone. Now because I'm traveling, I don't have my long stamping block with me, so I decided to actually use the base plate on my Big Shop. Now it's a clear plastic plate, so the photopolymer stamps adhere beautifully to it, and I can see through it enough to be able to stamp. I know, it's amazing what you can do when you don't have everything at your fingertips. You don't actually need everything. It's nice to have everything. So to create my pattern, I'm just stamping at the same place on the plaid each time, and you can build this up as much or as little as you want. You can use any colours that you want, and you can make it as clean and simple or really multiple layers. The options are endless. So my final colour here, I did use the Onyx Black for the black stripes, and this is the Industrial Diamond. And then I did come back in with the oh, this is another yellow. It's right, I used the Maple Yellow, which is just a little bit darker. And to be honest, you can't really see each layer exactly unless you really look at it, but overall the effect with this Plaid Maker, I think it's fantastic. So my final one's another Silverstone, and this is kind of the dotted or the dash line. I'm just adding that beside my Onyx Black line there. And these inks do dry quite a bit lighter, so I think as they dry they look even better. Now this is a really cute set called G'day Mate, and it's a United We Flourish set, and that's where the Essentials by Ellen has united with Avriel, and this is one of the cutest stamp sets, and these sets come with coordinating dies, so they're even better. They're ready to go and perfect for my trip around Australia. Oh, I did forget to mention, if you hold on to the end of the video, I actually have a little bit of footage from a place that we stayed while we were in Australia, South Australia, called Rapid Bay. I went there, met up with my sister, and my hubby and her hubby went fishing, and we just relaxed and caught up, and I actually made a couple of cards while I was there, which was really nice. This town has a total population of 16. I don't know if that's still true or not, but that's what it says. I just did some really simple Copic colouring today using the warm greys, and I think I did stamp this out with some Tuxedo Black, and then I just decided to use the coordinating dies to cut it out. I thought this would make a really great baby card. So for my sentiment today, I'm starting off with die cutting one of the block words. This says hello, and I'm going to be using the negative space here, so I'm just removing the letters and then using my paper trimmer to cut it out. Now did decide to add another word directly stamped onto my panel. I have cut my panel down now, and this is from the Mondo Secura set, and it's such a gorgeous font and the word is beautiful. I thought it'd be really nice to say hello beautiful. Alright, so I've added some adhesive to the back of my panel, attaching it directly to the front of my card. The actual hello that I'm attaching, I did have to cut down my little black foam squares to make sure they fitted and didn't show through the front. And then all that's left to do is pop up my little kangaroo with some foam squares as well. How cute's that? So don't forget, I've got a bit of footage at the end while I was at Rapid Bay, and I'll look forward to seeing you here again real soon. Until next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.